Goodness gracious.
What's goodness gracious?
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Good Animorning gracious.
Good Animorning. I'm just getting it up on my screen. There it is! Look, we're alive!
This is working.
Stream seems healthy. No problems so far. Capacity levels at 100%.
Capacity for what?
Capacity for adventure!
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Hello, Atastic. Hey, Steiny. Hey, Hardick.
First.
Fist!
Fist.
Fist! Morning, hello, peoples. How is everybody?
Hey Patrick. Oh wow.
Hey, Patrick.
I just read that you guys are like doing the all night thing.
Yeah, I hope it's going okay. You can do it. Kick its ass. Kick that deadline's ass.
Oh. Hardick totally already did the stream thing.
Oh no, are we coming in late to this? Oh, there's no point if Hardick's here.
No, he never mind.
I'm only joking. Thank you, Hardick.
If I play this music, how loud is the music?
Is it sufficiently loud? Too loud? Not
Emma
loud enough.
says, "Oh, by the way, Doig, I'm pretty sure that bear pinup in the video was Kevin's, and he just forgot about it." So
He said nice drawing to you without realising it was his drawing.
yes. Alright, he
Okay.
complimented. He complimented Bear's drawing, being like, "Oh, that's a good pinup, Bear." And then it's just like, "Kevin, that's yours." Sorry, I forgot to like credit you. We'll put you in the video description. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
huh?
put a little info title screen on now. I don't know what you call them. The little info panel thing.
The card thing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So now everyone knows. Now there's no escape. Morning, Aline. You can do it, Patrick. Push through. It must be really crazy right now in Powerhouse. Just to get all those deadlines done.
Yeah, like if they're having to pull an all-nighter, something must be needing to get done.
It's okay though, soon it will be Christmas. And all we'll need to do is to sit and eat chocolate and roast parsnips and roast potatoes.
You're just gonna sit there roasting things.
Yes, I'm gonna roast everything. Roast the cat, roast the presents, roast the tree. It's a good Christmas. So what are you most looking forward to?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you'd be most looking forward to seeing the cat.
Yeah.
More than your family.
Yeah.
I was only joking.
I thought you meant at your parents' house.
Oh, I see. I see.
What are you most looking forward to?
Let's see. Probably, I don't know. Spending some time with you.
They spend all the time together.
Yeah, but all our time spent together is back to back, working
As it should be.
Literally back to back.
Oh, back to back working, back to back. Nice.
Patrick says if you want to chat, then he's in the chat room.
Oh, we could do. It's up to you, Swifty.
Also, just Aline, I identify with that greatly. I had a while where I was like, oh, I'm an artist, I will give people drawings, and then realised I had to spend hours and hours doing the drawings. And then they were difficult to do. And then things got delayed, and I felt bad at delivering presents late. I believe in Aline of 2018 though.
You believe in 2018?
Well, Aline said she's going to start delivering Watch Out 2018.
Oh.
Oh, hey Grog. Thanks for swinging by, that's really nice of you. Hope you also have a great day. At collage! At least a few months still gives you time to prepare, Steiny. Steiny says they've been preparing all year for someone's birthday and now it's just like a few months away.
Oh, yeah, like when you're like, oh, I'm totally gonna do this. And then it's like, oh, I've got until this time, and it's like, oh, that's next week.
Yeah, I don't quite have until that amount of time, after all. Patrick's awesome. Do you want to have a pat chat?
Okay. Let's see here. Boat to boat. You'll need to jump in so you can. Well, yeah. Yeah, you'll need to jump in so you can hear him as well.
Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Oh! Let me know when you're ready to hop in.
3, 4, 1. Click.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
We're good, thanks.
Good.
Yay.
How are you?
I'll need to ask the people. Can you hear Patrick okay? Does he need to be louder?
Let us know.
It's usually pretty fine. I've got a pretty powerful microphone. I'm tired, but I'm alright.
You got your Diet Coke at your side.
I don't have it right now. I have some water because too much Diet Coke makes my eye twitch.
Oh no. Okay.
So until I get really tired, and then I might actually make some coffee for once.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's a better choice than Diet Coke.
I suppose so. I haven't done any testing on it yet, but I will go with that assumption. How are you fine folks I guess it's morning for you.
Yeah. We are also slightly tired, but for reasons of it just being morning rather than us having stayed up super late.
Gotcha. My new tea infuser came in today.
Oh,
It's gigantic.
awesome. We sent you off a package of tea yesterday, so you'll have something to use with it soon.
Aw, look at all these people being so nice in the chat.
Yeah. They're the good peeps.
You guys have such nice fans.
They're friends.
Bronze. Eileen says you have a lovely voice.
Well, thank you. It's actually not my voice. It's an expensive microphone.
That's all you need.
Yeah, it actually wasn't that expensive. It's one of those. What are they called? Audio Technica. It's that one.
I just use my snowball, so I just steal that.
If you guys, so let's see. Actually, oh my lord, you guys have over 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Almost 2,000. Look at that.
It's amazing.
You guys are gonna have to start figuring out nicknames. What do you call your followers?
We call doodles, like dudes. Doodles.
Our doodles.
Doodles and doodlettes?
Doodlers.
How do you do, doodles and doodlettes? That sounds way too much like Ned Flanders.
Highly holy.
Hiddly hodly. Doodly doodly. Yeah.
Highly holy doodlers.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I think this might catch on.
it could be so bad. It could be the worst thing.
Hardick says he's a happy doodle.
Happy doodles. Because, like, isn't that like, that's like the big thing, right? Like, well, I mean, like, everyone's got to have a brand, right? And so everyone has to have, like, their catchphrase, their slogan when they welcome people to their channel.
We've got good Animorning.
Yeah, we're
What do you call
extremely
it?
professional.
Good Animorning. That's how it goes.
You remind me of like an old Midwestern AM radio show.
Hey, folks.
How you doing?
Vietnam.
Welcome to the morning stream where the living is free and easy.
Oh my god. This is why it's nice hanging out with you guys. It's always entertaining.
In one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool to hear from you too, although I'm sorry it's super early for you.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah.
Just boy, just got a character with a lot of pencil mileage on him. And he's got chains. He's got loads of chains.
Are you working on handshakers?
Actually know that reference now. I am not working on handshakers, but oh my god, that fucking show. Were you guys the guys who showed it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to have the raw Patrick reaction where it always devolves to, I hate this.
Yes.
At one point or another, it goes from like, oh, okay, to fucking stop.
Why?
I hate this.
Alan asks, what are y'all up to? I say in my best Georgian accent.
I'm animating my quick quests.
How y'all doing today?
She says she wants to hear more about you, Patrick. What are you up to?
I am up to dastardly deeds.
Patrick
I don't know. I am working on my carpal tunnel. Getting there.
It's going
bit by
strong.
bit.
Persistence is the key.
I will break these wrist bones.
God damn it.
I can show you guys because you're trustworthy.
Oh, yes.
It's I'll just take a little screeny shot and I'll just send it to you in the. I guess I'll send it to Michael or India.
Okay, I'll make sure that
Either is fine.
Discord is on the other screen, so you'll get to hear us react.
I'll send it to Doig. He's first up. Working on this big feller.
Oh, I spit in. Oh. Whoa! That looks awesome. I can see what you mean about pencil mileage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
Aw, Aline has a lot of wrist problems. And also, hi, Gecko.
Hello, Gecko. Aline, like, how are you handling that? Are you doing exercises for your wrist or something, or lots of tiger balm?
She walked in.
I hear that stuff's amazing.
Like a tiger balm.
The balm of tigers?
I'm just imagining like dropping tigers on Normandy.
Just rub tigers on your wrist.
that is dangerous.
Make it all
Ill
bad.
advised.
I might have to try and find
Cyst
some.
on both your wrists. Oh my god.
Oh,
Ow.
Is that like a ganglion cyst? Is that what it's called? There's like a type that's like really deep, and it just kind of looks like you have a swollen wrist, but you have to like get it drained or something.
oh, that's awful. Oh,
Yeah, I think my girlfriend had one of those, and it was not pleasant.
oh.
Ow.
How does that happen? Is it just overwork?
Emleth says, my solution for carpal tunnel, ignore it and keep drawing.
Sounds good, Emma.
until you start hearing like that weird off in the distance sandpapery sound.
Oh God.
You're like, oh no, it's my carpals. They're
Here they
tunneling.
come. They'll be here soon.
They've already made it past the 18th armored barrier.
It's like Tremors, but for my bones.
Oh my God, Tremors is so good though.
Have you seen the Tremors 4?
I have not. I am aware that there is at least 5 Tremors movies.
There are 5 Tremors movies.
There may be more, but those are at least the ones that we know about.
Yeah.
There are more to be uncovered. Probably.
I've watched all
Yeah.
of them.
Have you seen all of them?
Yeah.
So how steep is the decline in quality?
5.
Does it ever come back up again?
5's not the best. Like, okay, 4 took an interesting turn where they're like, you know what? We're gonna go back in time and set it in the.
Wait. Rewind.
Yeah, literally.
They go back and
They don't travel back in time. They show you how the worm gets there.
Oh, it's like Tremors.
So is
Origins.
it like just a tremor eating a bunch of cavemen?
No, it's set in like Wild Western times.
Oh my god.
But it shows the ancestor of one of the characters, and
It's the same dude, right?
it's just the same actor.
I think I might need to watch that.
Yeah.
He plays someone that, like, you know, the character that is like gun crazy.
Yeah.
Of course he's the one that's like, my great granduncle Shooty McTutorbutts. That's sorry, I'm not good at ad-libbing.
That's definitely his name.
Yep.
Yeah, Shooty McTutorbutts. It's my online tag. Add me.
It shows you how Shooty McTutorbutts became Shooty McTutorbutts.
Because like a trimmer ate his great grandpappy.
Yeah.
He was like, I will swear.
I've always had a deep-seated hatred of the worms. I don't choose to consort with the Slytherin kind.
I might have to watch this.
Yeah.
It has
Ever
giant
since he was a
worms
child, he had a fear of pogo sticks.
on them. He go too hard, right into the worm's mouth.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I think we just wrote a bad movie.
I think it needs to be made. Do you think if we could get like the support from the Game Grumps, we could make like a Game Grumps feature film for like $7 million?
Oh my gosh, how great would it be?
I think if I could write a script, I could get it done.
Oh my god, that would be so good. It's entirely animated, right?
Is this what happens when you don't sleep, Patrick? You're just like, I could just feature movie.
I did 7 minutes. I can do a feature.
I get like drunk confident. I can fucking do it. It's not hard. Them bigwigs, they don't know what's going on. I know what's real. I live life.
I can see through the colors now.
Oh god. What is it? But I don't know. I think that like I've been on this kick lately of ranting at how inefficiently they make movies, and like being relatively familiar with the budget process now of like making large productions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, there's so much money wasted. Give me like $7 to $9 million, and I could make something that looks like it was worth $30 million.
Yeah. I bet you're right.
the first stop, give your storyboarders to Storyboard Pro.
I just need a good script. I want, like, it would have to be something that's like Game Grumps like adjacent. You know, like how they did like that. What was it called?
Good
Game
Game?
Over or something? No, yeah, Good Game. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'd be like something that's like involves the characters, but isn't like just Game Grumps the movie. You know?
Yes. No, we
It's
don't want
not-
the Spy Skills movie again.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like whatever like that Fred monstrosity was.
I don't think it was called that.
Yeah. I think you could do it. Maybe after some freelance gigs are done, I'll pitch the idea and see if I can get a script writer.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, it could be like Dragons in Places. Sort
I'll
of.
see you, Curry.
Oh, that'd be pretty great. What's setting in a fantasy setting, like medieval fantasy?
That's actually exactly what I was thinking of. But like, I'd want it like could we get like Ninja Sex Party to do songs for it?
Yeah, to be like a bardic group that's in the tavern,
Yeah.
and then just play like their songs.
The medieval dick song.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun. There would have to be an animated segment in there somewhere.
Is the whole thing not animated, or is it?
That's what I wanted to do, was a whole animated thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes.
Solves. There we go. All the episodes will be the special animated episode. Every animation is special, if you believe hard enough. That's not true. There's some unspecial animations out there.
But their creators think they're special. It's like when
What's
your
that?
mom thinks you're special.
I don't know. There's some animations where I'm like, I don't think the creator thought this was special. I think they thought they
checked out.
needed to get this out yesterday.
Yeah. I know what you mean. That'd be sweet though. We're counting on you for Game Grumps the movie, Patrick.
Oh, we should do Tremor 6 with Danny and Aaron and that crazy gun guy. Can you imagine like Danny and Aaron like on a rock in the middle of the desert
Yes. I actually can
taking
imagine
pot
this.
shots at underground worms?
I can imagine it surprisingly well.
I think you just found the upward spike, the upward curve at the end of the Tremors franchise.
You will save Tremors.
Yeah.
It's a rescue operation, goddammit.
Oh my god. This is gonna get done. We're gonna do this.
Isn't that
You guys ever... What's that?
Isn't that what Makoto Shinkai was like, where he's just like, I'm gonna make a feature, I'm gonna do it myself.
Who's that?
It was the director of things like Your Name and what are you saying?
Oh, really?
He did
He did 5 centimeters a second and Voices of a Distant Star.
does that guy.
Is he just like a crazy do-it-yourselfer?
Yeah, he decided he was going to make a feature film by himself and he booked the cinema. And then someone had to come and like intervene with him and tell him how long it would take to make backgrounds, and he had to concede and hire some people.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like I've got that film I'm working on, and like that's the big worry is like, the fuck am I gonna do when I get to backgrounds?
Yeah. You'll be fine though, you can kickstart it.
That's why I'm like, I'll kickstart it, and I'll give someone money, and I'll be like, hey, you like doing backgrounds?
Well, here
Do
you
my
are.
background. Yeah, do my backgrounds. Here's some money. That's how it works.
I heard you like background.
This is really nuanced, subtle industry talk we're having here, people.
Yes.
Do my backgrounds. Here's some money.
Help me! I think the Game Grumps movie would fund itself if you got permission from them and did a Kickstarter.
I think
for it.
like if you can just pitch it well enough, get a Kickstarter going for that one, huh?
Yeah, every single
That
time.
would make its money in like a day.
It really would.
Ali Ness, can Patrick join every morning? Heart.
Aww,
That's so nice.
Ali,
I like you too, Allie.
If
I don't want to be up this late though.
If you come to the Saturday streams, that should happen more.
Yeah.
Patrick usually streams on Saturdays himself.
When I'm working on the old film.
Yeah.
That old chestnut.
Yeah, Patrick's a crazy person who's making his own mini film.
The fuck was I thinking?
By mini.
I mean, I love
7
it.
minutes.
It's a passion project. Or something. It's some form of insanity, I'm sure.
I was just about to say, like, it might have dipped into, like, below the line of, I'm very passionate about this. I'm obsessed.
I want to get out. I can't.
You're trapped now.
I dug too greedily and too deep, and I've awakened the Balrog of animated projects.
Are you in an abusive relationship with your project, Patrick?
No, it was my fault. I made it angry.
Why do you stay?
I engaged scope creep on my own project. I fell onto a doorknob. This is getting dark. I don't know.
It's okay, I believe.
I'm tired. Things are coming out of my mouth that I don't like screen beforehand like I should.
I think I'm going to report your project to the police.
No. He can change. I don't know why it's a he all of a sudden, but yeah.
That makes it.
The plot thickens.
Plot. It's actually my project's evil twin.
Oh god, no, don't say that. 2 of them.
Oh, I scared myself.
Don't worry, it's okay, you're in a safe place.
I like the fact that it was his evil project's twin, not his project's evil twin, which means the project is evil and the twin is evil.
Everything's evil.
They're all evil. Aline is right. Art is insane.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a good statement. I think it should be maybe a new slogan or something.
Andrew talks about a funny series he saw, but I think we've zoomed past the reference point.
Oh.
I think it was Dragons in Places.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Cool. Oh yeah. I really liked the last episode actually. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was the end of the arc.
Yeah, that one was pretty insane.
Yes. I'd really like to be able to animate the rest of them. I've animated Rascal, I'd like to be able to animate the
I still need to flippin' finish my drawings.
Yeah. Away from Rascal.
Yeah, I've got it in progress. It's just shit happened, bro.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't want people to be like, hey, how come you only did those? Is it you're playing favorites? It's like, no, I swear.
You'll get to it.
My dog ate my fan art.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
That's a weird universe to live in. You submitted your fan art for today. My dog ate my fan. That's where internet culture is taking us. Like no longer will you have homework. It's like you're required to do fan art to be relevant.
That's sadly true.
Art class is just like, you won't make any money unless you make fan art, so we'll start you early and teach you like how the differences between homage and parody. And parody will get you more likes and favorites, but homage won't cripple your soul.
Some people will do parody though, which is cool.
Yeah.
Gecko Gunner says, with the amount of content they make, I can only watch and listen without getting backed up or starting to conflict with other stuff. Oh, okay. I think I understand. Like distractions. Also,
Yeah.
what's this painting you're working on, Doig?
Oh, it's part of the music collaboration thing. I'm doing like a frosty, silhouette lady bear dancing. So I don't know if you can hear the music, but
I cannot. That's okay. I can see it in your drawings.
yeah. So I spent some of yesterday morning trying to figure out where like some of the highlight frames are going to be, and then I'm going to try and get the bear to dance, or the lady to dance.
Some half-vampire character from Castlevania. Castlevania? Oh! Do you mean Alucard?
Yeah. A friend asked her to draw a thing for them, and she kind of owes them, so she should draw that person.
She should draw the a la carte version that we worked on.
Yes.
Hashtag plug.
I would love to see that, but seriously. Eileen's an amazing artist.
Who? What now?
Eileen is an amazing artist. I'd love to see her
Really?
draw her card. Yeah, she's incredible.
I'd love to see some of her work.
Her anatomy skills are just awesome.
You're gonna put me to shame.
I wonder if I still have a command for Eileen.
Yeah, I wonder if we have a Tumblr so we can show you.
Let's all look at her artwork.
Eileen's like, what did I do?
Let's see.
Looks like the commands are working.
Did you link it somewhere?
I don't think we might.
Oh.
Ah, there it is. Thanks, Hardik.
No, don't!
No! Yes.
It says the URL could not be found. Oh, wait, no, there it goes. Oh, wow, look at all this. Very solid. Like that skull. The old man's very nice.
Allie's just like... It's okay, Allie. Patrick's nice.
I'm lost in on the dark.
Oh my god, the girl with the wand and the hat is adorable. Let's see what's on page 14. I'm just kidding. Let's see your oldest artwork. This is very nice. Does Aline work for like Cartoon Saloon?
No, she doesn't. I think she's freelancing at the minute. Eileen, you'll have to tell us. Never, Eileen. We'll never stop.
Well, if she's looking for freelance, you know, we're always looking for freelancers. Wow, you're still studying? Jeebus. I wasn't making art that good in school. You just keep getting younger, man.
No, Eileen's like our age. She's just like...
But she's managed to forge a relationship with her previous art teacher, I think, and is now having a kind of mentorship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I forgot that like school actually works in other countries.
Well, I've heard that, like, especially in France, the art education is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd love to go to France just to like art.
Yes.
Like, hello France, yes, I'm here to art. May I art now?
In France, you can always art.
That sounds like a French saying.
You can always art. That was a very bad French accent.
We only see things in subtitles and the black and white. No, we never smile. Unless you're Amelie.
I bet Aline's like, oh
He's
no.
the only smiling French person. That's the worst French accent I've ever done. I just need to add a in there.
And then we're blocked by Eileen.
To be fair, I can't do any accent. French is no special thing.
I don't know. I think like you just have to say like a few words in French, and then you can kind of do it. So instead of bonjour, so hello, it is French. How are you?
That's not bad actually.
Just like yeah.
It's pretty convincing.
Well, that's because like my girlfriend speaks like fluent French.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So bonjour, comment ça va? Oh.
Well, you guys totally have to go to France sometime then.
Yeah. Well, that is the extent of my knowledge with it. That was it. So I can say hello, how are you, and that's it.
You can just take Kay with you, and she can do all the talking.
Yeah, well, like that happens a lot. We go, because Michigan, we'd go to Canada all the time.
Yeah.
You go to like Quebec and stuff like that. And though she has a thing against Canadian French.
Okay.
She just says it sounds like people have marbles in their mouth. But we'd go there, and apparently I look more Frenchy speaking.
Oh no.
Because they would look at me, and they would speak to me in French, and I'd say my 3 words, and I'd be like, I don't speak any more French. And then they would like look at her and speak in English, and she would speak fluent French to them, and they'd look back at me and start speaking fluent French. Like, no!
No! You're getting it wrong!
Yeah, there's so much miscommunication happening right now. Aline says, I have friends from Quebec, don't trash talk. I mean, that's kind of like the cool thing to do, right? Trash talk Quebec. Like, if you're in Canada, that's like the big thing, is to be like, yeah, Quebec, yeah.
It's how you integrate yourself into the society.
Yeah. You find a common enemy.
Exactly.
Is it Quebecois? Is that how you say it?
Quebecois?
Quebecois?
Is that like French, like the dialect in Quebec, like French?
I think so. Oh man, I just get some water.
So how many people in Powerhouse are overtiming right now?
Just me.
Oh no!
That's why I can be so loud. I mean, usually there's at least one other person. Oh, thank you, Aline. All I know is that, like, in French, it's like dropping consonants is like a thing, right? So like you don't say bonjour, right? You say bonjour.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. And I just know that from, living with Kay. So if you give me a word, I can pronounce it relatively all right. I just don't know what it means. It's like Spanish too. I took like 4 years of Spanish when I was in Michigan, so never used it. And then now I come down to Texas and I've forgotten all of it, but I can still say, Guadalupe, and I can say like me llamo Patrick Standard and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're like
that's it. Like
audio gecko. No, not a gecko. What's the thing? Chameleon. That's the one.
Yeah. Well, it helps when you're doing voices for sure.
Yeah.
It's like listening to like what few Irish relatives I have, try to get that down. That's when I started saying like M instead of
Yeah.
M, what are you doing?
That's great.
All I want is a packet of soup. The second madness of life.
Oh man, I wish I could do convincing accents. I've tried.
I think that's
decent
decent at least.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't do Scottish though.
Me neither.
At least not. I don't think well. I can just kind of do a Frankie Boyle impression, and that's as close as I get.
You can do the Scottish, Mike. You just have to channel your brothers.
Mm.
Come on.
Mm-mm.
Give us an Agnes voice.
Mm-mm. Agnes.
Angus.
Agnes.
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 Agnes. Sounds like an old woman.
I'm an old woman. I like your old woman voice.
I do. Sorry, Aline. I do like okay voices. And also, good morning, Brioni.
Bryony.
Hello, Bryony.
Good morning.
The doggozine arrived. We has it. Much poppers.
Yay.
It's beautiful. We love it. There's so many good pictures in there. It's a treasure trove of art and doggos.
Hmm. So do you have you guys tried out any types of voices, accents, things like that?
Oh, well, we try and do some in the Let's Plays, but they're always terrible.
They're terrible. They're so bad. Like, I'm really bad at them. I practice trying to do them, but I don't know. I'm so bad at them.
Can you give us a taste?
Oh no, I can't.
A little taste of the old India doing a voice.
You guys will have to go to the Let's Play to see that.
Oh, a shrewd businesswoman.
Yeah, not at all just avoiding embarrassment.
It's weird that like I've accumulated such other accents because my native accent is so dorky.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's flippin' Midwestern. And, you know, you've heard of Youper talk.
Yeah. But only
It's
from
Fargo.
you.
Huh?
Like, I'm learning all this accent stuff from you. So, I know of it now, thanks to you.
I still say things like, how you doing, you know?
But it sounds awesome! Like, you say it's dorky, but to me it sounds awesome.
I don't know, it's just like the fact that, it's like not using curses. I didn't curse for the longest time as a child. Because in the Midwest, you say things like, geez. You know what, geez? Geez, oh, Pete's. Cripes almighty.
Oh my god.
You know, that kind of stuff.
That's so great, though.
It's just like, it's like the most wholesome, like, I paint flowers in the doorframe of my cottage type accent.
It's the best.
Which is funny because so many of them are just like relatively rough around the edges just because throughout most of the year the earth is making a concerted effort to kill you.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know how, what are the cues that cue you into a London accent?
Oh my gosh,
The spit in your face. I'm kidding.
They don't all spit in your face, man. It's just you.
That was a complete
It depends if you want like a kind of My Fair Lady London accent, like Dick Van Dyke doing a very, very bad impression of English London accent.
I'm thinking of Mary Poppins right now, though. That's all that's in my head.
Exactly.
Wait, no, that's like the really bad American Cockney accent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
What? Hello, lovers! Like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's very bad.
They just drop every letter.
Yeah, then there's the My Fair Lady one, which is, it's just like every vowel sound is like a kind of shrill E sound instead. It's really unpleasant to listen to.
Yeah, I'd have to listen to it a few times before I try and parrot it.
I say London's really kind of clipped. Like, they have very short, blunt words. They don't sort of drag out their consonants so much.
Can you do a London accent, India?
No. Sort of
Well, she's got a bit of one, doesn't she?
No. Well, she's got an English accent, but no. And also, Brian is a good point. Which London accent? There's like four.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is what I hear from like Lord of the Rings, which is like mostly Cockney and then old farmer.
Yup.
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir. Promise. Please don't turn me into anything unnatural.
Unnatural.
We were watching season 2 of Stranger Things, and they introduced a character in that, and both India and I turned to each other and were just like, "We know that person. Who is that?" And I was like, "Who is that? Like, we know his face."
And who was it?
It was the guy who played Sam in Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, I know his face. But
where from?
Where from? Yeah.
That was cool. Soon you'll get to hear a proper Irish accent though, because me and Mike are not representations of that at all.
Yeah, probably on like once we get on, use our leap passes on the trains.
Yeah.
And then I wonder how evident it will be that I am American.
As soon as you talk, people will
I mean,
know.
like, I bet even before I talk. Because I smile.
Are you going to be wearing like a cowboy hat?
It's usually like the I mean the cowboy hat and the boots are gonna be like the first giveaway, and like the way that I lasso everything and, and walk with my feet 3 feet apart.
They might clock
with spurs just jingling.
100% Irish.
They might
How are y'all doing,
American.
fellow Irishmen?
They might clock that you're American just because you've approached them to talk to them. It's like, he must be
That's
American.
like the thing. Like, apparently, you're not supposed to do that elsewhere.
It's not like you're not supposed to. People just aren't used to it. That's all.
just like fucking does when they notice that there's like a wolf on their tail. Just like their eyes start darting around and they start looking for an exit.
Pretty much.
What's happening? Social interaction? I gotta go.
Sorry, bye. Left the other alarm. There are some people who will just talk to you though. Like, we were buying CDs yesterday for Christmas presents, and this
Aline
says,
just, now that I've said I'm American, apparently it's pretty obvious.
Ah, they didn't know.
That's awesome. I'll be like incognito. I'll make except for the giant American flag shorts and flip-flops I wear to cold and wet Ireland. Yeah, where's the beach at? Is it that French place? Buongiorno.
Oh my goodness. See how long you can pass yourself off as an Irish person before they catch you.
Don't worry, I speak Irish. Diddly dee potatoes.
Honestly though, some people, like, the accents over here, I can't understand what they're saying at all. Especially like teenagers, because they just slur their words anyway, but they have this they have their own language, Patrick.
What, yeah.
It really is like their own language.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pissing off the chat.
Not all of them, some of them.
Do you guys like my southern accent? Hot damn. Oh, okay, there you go. You gotta get that that voice break in there.
Yes.
Boy, you is a dumb piece of shit.
I used to love that so much because every time I watched Robin Hood, the Disney film, there would be like awesome sheriff and the vultures.
That's right, the sheriff does have that.
Yeah.
Oh, the good sheriff of Nottingham.
It's so good.
Aline's now picturing you in what you were claiming you'd be wearing.
The 10-gallon hat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not actually Texan though. I just live in Austin, which most Texans don't think is Texan.
You live in a city? That's not Texan.
Yeah, well, Austin's like the liberal capital of Texas, and it's a huge red state, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's where all them limp-wristed liberals live. You know. I wonder if Aline would find it odd that my actual fashion choice is to wear a kilt most places.
It's true. I've seen it.
The old kilted animator.
Yeah. Are you gonna wear a kilt to Ireland?
I have thought about it.
Do it.
I don't know.
Do it.
Because there's it goes over differently in different countries.
It's true. See, no one thinks that you're awesome at doing voices.
What's that?
No one thinks you're awesome at doing voices.
Oh, thank you.
I heard Noah as no one, just saying, no one thinks you're awesome at doing voices. Yeah.
Noah's name is Noah Bodie.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, where'd the stream go?
Oh no.
Oh, it's back.
There we go.
Apparently.
All right.
It's back.
And we're back with Life in India.
Stony says kilts are nice. You can fit a 6-pack in them if you wrap them right.
Where?
That's right. So Andrew is specifically referring to something known as a utility kilt.
What?
Yes.
This is
this is
shit.
This is American invention.
Oh my goodness! Of course it
and
is.
One of them is called was called the Spartan, and I owned one back when I had a 30-inch waist, which is not the case anymore. Yeah, it had like big stretchy cargo pockets on the side.
Whoa.
And you could fit like 24 bottles of beer in it.
That's amazing.
And you know, let me just shed a tear and salute my country for that one.
The shoplifting kilt.
Yeah, true freedom.
Wouldn't you clink a lot as you're walking?
Yeah, I think like there's a cost and benefit, and I think the benefit of having 24 beers in your kilt outweighs the cost of clinking.
I mean, probably anyone who needs to store 24 cans of beer in
they're on a mission.
Disappear pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know.
They're going to a party, which they are then going to be the life of.
Yes, they are the party. People just follow them around.
I don't think you can carry a 6-pack in a traditional kilt because traditional kilts don't have pockets.
Yeah.
They have void.
You wear a sporran. Little pocket.
Yeah, I mean they're literally just like you wrap them, right? Traditionally, so they're just
some come with like buckles on the side.
Yeah.
It depends. Like a great kilt is basically like a giant blanket that you just wrap around yourself and tie in a certain way. I mean, like, I don't know, Doig, do you know much about kilts? Nope. This is a surprisingly a common thread I've seen. We met a guy walking down Austin who was Scottish. Who we weren't tipped off until he started talking to us. He saw the kilt, right?
Yeah.
And like he got a picture with me, and he was like, "Of course, like the one time I take a picture with someone in a kilt, I'm in America."
Yeah. I've been trying to convince Mike to wear a kilt for a really long time.
They're pretty comfortable.
Since his first day, pretty much.
Yeah. It's not happened yet, but it's going to. It's just a matter of time.
What's the Doig tartan?
I think it shares it with another family thing, but it's like a reddish, bluish, yellowish.
All the colours.
I didn't say green, did I? There might be green in there as well.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love that. Your family has like their own kilt colour, their own tartan.
Your family would have their own tartan if they weren't English bastards.
I know. I've blamed my parents completely. Don't you guys also have like a family crest and everything as well?
Yeah, and a motto.
And a motto? What's your motto?
I think it's yield not to adversity.
Nice.
Which comes in really useful in day to day.
I bet.
Just like any minor inconvenience.
I won't yield.
I shan't yield.
Just like in traffic, just blaring the horn. I will not yield to adversity.
It's like I'm in the other room shouting, "I will not yield!" And it's like, Michael, what are you doing? I'm putting on my coat.
I can't tell if it's inside out yet.
I will overcome.
I did look up my family crest actually, and I don't know if it's actually the one which my family would use, but apparently the Swift family motto is "Make haste, but slowly."
Well, that's hold on.
Helpful, right?
Ah, I see why you're so good at riddles. It's in your blood.
It doesn't make any sense.
Go quickly, but don't rush. I think
it sounds like a Monty Python skit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What's your family motto? Stick 'em with a pointy end. Worked well for ages. What was I gonna say? Shit.
Ooh.
Lost my train of thought.
I was reading up on the chat.
Oh, what are they saying?
Stanley's saying that he has a lot of hair now, and I put it into a pompadour. That was fun. What's a pompadour?
What a pompadour is like a hairstyle, I think.
But what's it like?
Do you know the guy from Redline or Space Dandy?
Yeah.
As a pompadour.
Whoa. That's cool.
It's like the old 1950s greaser look.
That's amazing.
Patrick, have you ever seen like real life Japanese pompadours?
You mean like the giant ones?
Yeah.
Not in person.
No, I've not seen them in person either. But they're
huge.
They're a thing to behold.
Oh wow!
It is
so
some fantastic male plumage.
That's amazing.
What's up? Oh, are you looking at pictures of it?
Yeah, he's got them up on his screen, and they're like twice the size of the head.
I don't know.
Amazing.
This is cosplay, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's a hairstyle you can get behind.
Yeah,
hide.
You could make an SNL skit out of them trying to get into the driver's seat of their car.
Trying to do anything.
God, can you imagine the whiplash they get just going under door frames that are too short?
Oh my gosh. Human interaction will be tricky. Keep everyone at a distance with your pompadour.
Yeah, don't like startle them. They might whip around and knock you out. What'd you say? Donk. Why are you taking your naps?
Why is everyone always sleeping?
Look at this silly Billy's taking a naps in some bloods. Well, Metalocalypse reference there for those interested.
Thanks. I think I seen that like an episode of that way back. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I'm a big metalhead, so I like me some Metalocalypse.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's a brutal show. It's just, fair warning. There's a lot of blood and guts.
Ooh. Is it animated?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's like After Effects puppety animation, which is kind of weird. I mean, it still looks alright.
That's cool. We've done it well, then.
Yeah.
Oh, I should do something like this. There we go. I just made my entire background black and not have it be weirdly...
I just noticed that your entire stream has little like, Christmassy lights all around it.
It does!
Yeah. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone!
God bless us!
My teacher says every time a gas cap is found, an angel gets its wings. Your teacher's full of snot.
Is that from something?
That's from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh my gosh, that's
that whole episode where he like loses his gas cap.
So
and then when they finally found it, the guy used the little girl on her dad's shoulder. Snot.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Christmas, the perfect time to start watching goofy movies and cartoons again.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking so forward to just getting off the airplane in Michigan and having a week to just chill.
Yeah.
And not do stuff.
It's gonna be good. Eat good food.
Oh yeah, well, we like to cook. That's gonna be taken care of.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think Christmas is celebrated that differently in the UK or the islands, I should say, versus the US. I know you guys have like little crowns and poppers. That's about it.
I think we've pretty much taken the US's idea of Christmas. So I mean,
it's very enticing. A mountain of presents.
Exactly. Who could resist?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sad that you don't have crackers with paper hats and jokes in them.
We have cheese and crackers.
No, it's not the same. They don't explode.
I like a good brie as much as the next guy.
Ooh. Wednesday now. Fruit.
Mention of cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Cheese, grommet.
Why?
Oh, I'm sad now.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys heard about the voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Let me see
legend.
it. Yeah.
A lord.
I grew up on those films, little Wallace and Gromit shorts.
Yeah. I think the Wrong Trousers was my favourite. So good.
Yeah, I think that's like
It's
arguably the best one.
Yeah. That sequence at the end of the train tracks and the chase is amazing.
So good. Good old Nick Park, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. The one where they go to the moon always made me sad because of the robot at the end.
Yeah, they just leave him there.
Yeah. It's just abandoned.
Andrew Clark's like, wait, what happened to the voice actor?
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, he
No
passed
He's
away. He
fine.
was very old.
Everything's fine.
I mean, he was like really old.
Yeah.
I think he was old when he first
They
voiced.
hired him. Yeah.
So he's still voicing right up until the very end, like voicing Wallace, because
Yeah, I think so.
they
I
had
wonder what the
couple
last one he did
films.
was.
Yeah. I wonder if they ever replaced him or he was just him all the way.
I don't know. It's such an iconic voice. I don't know if you could.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, it's like when they tried to replace Harley Quinn. It just sounds awkward.
Yeah.
Evans asked, "What are you drawing?"
Huh.
This is, well, I'm drawing like potential rough frames for a music video section that I'm working on with the rest of the Breakfast Club. I'm just doing like almost life drawing gesture sketches of this lady bear dancing. Because I've never done that before, and I thought it would be easy.
And was it?
No. I was kidding about the easy part. There was 2 slots left, and India took, there was 2 slots, and India hadn't taken her shot yet, and I was like, well, if you take that one, I'll take the one after it. She's like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then she's like, wrote both her names in, and yeah, now I'm like, no, I'm just figure this out.
You're committed now.
So yeah, no, I spent yesterday doing little coloured dots for when the melody kind of chimes in. I don't know if you can hear the music that well, Patrick, because I have it turned down, but
I just hear your sweet, sultry voice.
Oh.
it's like
That's a perfect representation of the song.
I like it.
so I've got little like coloured things at the end that they go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me, on the Nightwolf project and a lot of the backgrounds and stuff, I'm thinking of incorporating some kind of something like that, right? Like shapes
Yes.
moving to the music, specifically on like when he's like riding the bullet.
Yeah.
I want the background to be like zooming in the other direction, but in like a series of like light beams and like diamonds and hexagons and stuff, all in like various bright colors.
Sounds
Oh, cool.
awesome. Yeah, because if it's just simple shapes, I think it would be really nice to have something going to the music back there.
Yeah.
Patterns or pulses or something.
Exactly.
Since we're going abstract anyway. Since we're going abstract anyway.
Yeah. I'm excited. We're
Oh, me
almost the next section.
Yep. So are we waiting for approval before we go ahead with any of the designs or everything?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Gotta make sure that thing's approved. But I have a feeling it'll get there.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. He seems super chill about it so far.
Yeah. Let's see, how's this feeling? Doodle-doo. Trying to get this arm feeling right.
Is it an action sequence you're doing at the minute?
No, he's just kind of standing up, which is what makes it kind of a little worse, because he has to... It's just subtle animation.
Right.
You know how much subtle animation likes to show you everything that's wrong with your animation?
Yeah, it's so hard. I mean, not that action isn't... Everything is difficult.
All for different reasons.
Yeah. Delicious raisins.
Oh. See ya, Evans.
Oh, see ya.
Bye-bye, Barney. Have a good day at work.
See you next year. This was the last stream.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Have a good Christmas. We'll probably speak to you someplace before then, though.
Oh yeah, Patrick, you're joining us for like whatever be the last morning stream of this year, probably, because we don't think we'll have reliable. Certainly, very much the last dual stream since we'll be at parents' house and stuff for this year until like the 4th or 5th, 8th of January.
Yeah.
Of what?
January. I was yawning.
It sounds like you had just fallen off a cliff.
He's just getting further and further away slowly.
Fucking Wile E. Coyote, like it's just followed by a pause and then a... In January.
In January.
Oh my god. This is why we hang.
I'm gonna miss the morning streams, but it's gonna be nice to have a break as well.
Yeah, so you said you're gonna be stopping the morning streams.
Yes.
What stream? So you just be doing the evening ones then? Or afternoon? I don't know. What streams will you still be doing?
We might not be doing any.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure. It depends how good my parents' internet is, because when we were last there, it wasn't that great.
Oh, you mean until you come back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like it's
Okay.
just
Not forever.
I thought you were like discontinuing it.
No.
Animornings will continue in 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just over Christmas. Wandering away.
What? What?
While we're away.
Mm.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
the kind of upper side.
That was thunder.
But it. Oh.
Oh. It was a dark and stormy night.
It actually is like really foggy here.
It's Dracula's arrived. He's here for the premiere.
It's not ready yet. What do I do?
I gave you a year. Have you made your preparations?
I feel like one of those poor generals who had to like see Vader after they fucked up. Like,
Sure.
I don't want to tell you, Vader. They're like main plot characters. What are we supposed to do?
They survive everything.
Yeah, I don't even have a name.
They have the power of contrivance. I always find it interesting how the kind of morality bends around like protagonists. Where I watched an episode of something where like a character was conflicted because he was facing off against his brother, and it's just like his brother had done such like been a terrible person and was going to continue doing terrible things, and this guy knew, and then it was just like I have to kill him. Like I'm very conflicted about this, and it's like, okay, but you just tore through 3 guys unthinkingly to get to this guy who I know you have an emotional attachment to, but they had families as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean like it's called bad writing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I am in that exact same camp. just like, yeah, it's like, oh, like this person learned a valuable lesson after, like, you know, like that time when they have like the guy who just takes charge and doesn't listen to authority and it's like gets people who follow him killed, but he learned a lesson, so yeah,
It's okay.
no,
Yep. Like,
he's an asshole.
the end justifies the means.
Get in the room.
It doesn't matter how many people you kill if you save that one person. It's like, no!
I think Superman falls into that category more than one time.
Yeah.
I love the sketch that someone, like the skit that someone did with Batman, where
I think I know the one you're talking about, but yeah.
where he's like, I don't kill, but he has no concept of what death is, and therefore they just show examples of him just like mindlessly killing people. He's just sleeping.
Yeah, taking a blood nap. They say he fell down an elevator onto some bullets. There's another one with like, it was making fun of the new like Arkham Asylum game or something like that, where he's got that Batmobile with like the missiles on it and stuff.
Oh, geez.
And it was just like, he was like showing it off to Alfred, and Alfred's like, what is that? And he's like, oh, that's, you know, he's like, that's just a deterrent. He's like, I thought you don't use guns. And he's like, that's right, I don't use guns. It's like, well, what's that? That's a 30mm cannon.
That's great.
And like every time Alfred like confronts him about it, he's just like, I don't use guns. It's like more degraded.
Oh my god. I want to see a Batman film where he's confronted by like 20 other Batmans who are all the children of people that he's murdered. Who have come back to get revenge.
Or like, what was that one, like, that parody of the Joker, where he's like, hit me, and then Batman just runs him over. And he's like talking to Superman in a coffee shop about it later, and he's just like, I thought, what about your one rule? And he's like, didn't kill him. And it just shows Joker in a body cast. Also, Elaine is here.
Hello, Elaine! Oh, she brought fruit and a taco.
Oh, what? Tacos?
That's nice of her. Elaine always brings fruit to the chats. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen like Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel or any of these films because like I have a general idea already, but it seems from what I understand that he breaks that rule and like don't even care about it in those films.
Batman does,
yeah, just up and murks people.
Yeah,
I was like, you know, that's Moida, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, I think they never say they're dead, but they're so dead.
No.
Yeah.
They're dead.
It's implied.
He like brands people in the Batman versus Superman universe with like, he like heats up a batarang and just presses it into their skin.
Oh my god, he's just a sadist.
Yeah. But Superman is evil.
Torture isn't killing them though, Mike. So.
Oh, okay.
Still morally pure.
Yes, and also I agree with Elaine. Animated series Batman is best Batman.
Yeah.
Oh my god, listen to that!
Can
you hear it?
No. Is it thundering?
Hold on 1 second.
He's never coming back, is he?
No.
We've lost him. Lost Patrick.
This was your one opportunity, your one shot.
Would you take it?
Did you? Yeah.
I think best Harley Quinn is also Batman series.
Well, that's where she was introduced.
Yes. Still best for me.
Did you know that she was invented because there was a gag there was a gag.
Flippin' monsoon season out there.
Oh, there was a gag in the animated show where the Joker was meant to like pop out of a cake or something, and they were like, this is too surreal for the Joker to do. Let's give him a minion, kind of a walk-on part to do it. So they invented Harley Quinn, and then they ended up making the Joker do it anyway.
Okay.
But the character was like already there. She's in the show, and then she just sort of was so well realized that.
And that will always be the best representation of Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
It is like, I don't know what DC's infatuation is by putting her in bondage gear all the damn time. It's like, she had a wonderful outfit. You could have done this whole, Harlequin look.
Yes.
And it's just like, no, let's make her into a schoolgirl, and she walks around with assless chaps and little white panties, and it's like, God damn it, like.
I know, right? Like, no, she's a nurse. No, she's not.
I think Arkham Asylum sort of.
She was always like a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Crazy, because she was like the Joker's. Like, that's from the animated series.
Yeah.
I think her design in the animated series is so good, though.
Oh,
it's
agreed.
So simple and iconic and great. It's just.
And not overly sexualized.
Yeah.
Personal frustration of mine.
Yeah, I mean, she was always zany in that, but in a different way than she is now.
There was that one scene where she's like, "Come on, Joker, don't you want to ride your Harley?"
Oh yeah, rev up your Harley.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, there's sexualization, but there's also like she had agency still.
Yeah, she was flirting with him. That wasn't.
She wasn't just about the sex, but she feels like she is now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so angry at myself right now.
Why?
It's just this damn shoulder is not working. I need to make it work.
Your shoulder or the character's shoulder?
The character's shoulder.
Just punching your shoulder. Work, damn it.
I mean, that's how you take care of a dislocated shoulder usually.
Punch it into submission.
Kinda. Pop it back in.
Hi. Ow, ow, ow.
I have never dislocated a shoulder though, just to be clear.
Yeah.
I've only seen people do it and then watched as they yanked it back into position.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
So is it raining there or is it sunny?
Oh yes. Oh my lord.
Wow.
It is coming down in buckets. But it'll only do it for like a few minutes.
Just long enough to be atmospheric for you.
Yeah.
Is this the point at which you get struck by lightning and then sucked into the animation?
Don't scare me. I wasn't thinking about that, but now I am. I mean, actually my main worry is like a breaker will go out and I'll lose my progress.
No!
Save.
Yeah, save.
Control S, everyone.
Everybody, Control S.
I saw my little sister relocate her shoulder. Relocate?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
Oh, Andrew, Texas gets rain quite a bit. We're next to the Gulf of Mexico. So if you go, it depends. Like if you're East Texas, you're like Louisiana swamp territory. But if you're West Texas, it's like desert, Arizona, right? And we're right in the middle, so we get kind of a weird mixture of super humid weather and the occasional heavy rain shower. If you guys ever visit, fair warning, it can be extraordinarily humid here.
That's okay, I'm down with that. Honestly, as long as I'm not cold, I'm fine.
Ooh.
I heard that. Wowzers.
Someone else in the office. Just power's gonna go out. God damn it! I know it. It's gonna go out. I'm gonna be in pit. There's no windows in this room. Get my
What?
phone out.
Where are you?
Well, I mean, the office. Like, we have a big center room where all the animation desks are.
Ah, okay.
Surrounded by window rooms.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and save real quick.
Yeah.
Me too.
I just don't want to be put into pitch blackness all of a sudden. I got my phone. Got my phone on my... If I suddenly go out, that's
We'll
what
go
happens.
live.
And I'll get my phone. I'll walk back to my car. And I'll go home.
You'll get some sleep.
Yeah. Well, at least I'll have an excuse.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Jeez.
The rain is coming down so hard. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like hijack the discussion with. I'll just end with like, it's been foggy for so long. Like this really heavy, dense fog, and I guess it finally just broke.
Yeah, jeez. I mean, it's cool. We wouldn't really talk about anything anyway, so I'm happy to hear about your maelstrom happening over there.
It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
My nervous breakdown as I'm like, please don't ruin my work.
The chat just start taking bets.
Andrew's like, oh great, this is how every horror thing starts. Power goes out, there's one light source, and you start hearing noises.
No.
No! I was stopping myself from saying that.
I might need a Diet Coke or something.
Yeah.
Soothe my nerves.
Soothe
With
your
caffeine.
nerves with caffeine and sugar. It can only help. They should design computers with like a little backup battery in them, which lasts for 10 minutes.
We do have backups, so if the power goes out, you guys won't see me.
Mhm.
But what I'll be left with is a screen and a beep sound that I'll have to take care of. But my screen shouldn't go out immediately, so I'll be able to save my work just before it implodes on itself.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we work in a studio. We prepare for these scenarios.
That's awesome. In Boulder, we were absolutely not prepared for these scenarios. And there were power cuts a couple of times where we just lost whatever we'd been working on that morning.
Elaine thinks that they'd be the first one to die in a horror movie. They glow in the dark. Oh, is this a pale skin thing? Have you guys seen that little comic where it's like these three girls are out at the beach, and one of them's really pale, and she's a little self-conscious about it, and she doesn't want to come out of the dressing room, and her friend's like, no, it's fine. She's like, no, I'm too pale. She's like, no, it's okay, and she steps out, and her friend's like, yeah, like, you'll get tan, and her other friend's like, the beacons are lit. Condor calls for aid.
Yes. Sadly true. Especially
Pale
in
is still
Ireland.
tanner than me, my lord.
We have like no sun over here to get tanned with, so everyone is just super duper pale.
It's been a while since I've gotten like super tan.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice. That would definitely cue it in if I got like really tan before it came up.
That's true, because you're not going to get that in Ireland.
Yeah. Someone commented on my donation. Okay. Wonder if I can find that old picture.
Oh, so you can do it, Aline. Aline is
Oh, what's
struggling with
she
the
doing?
drawing. She's trying to fix a drawing, and she's wrestling with whether she should abandon the drawing or just push through.
Oh, maybe the rain's dying down. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Come on, Texas, I believe in you.
Here you go. Where's the, Did I already send this to you? Let me look up here. No, I didn't.
Send
Alright,
again.
Michael, here you go.
What is this?
It's Patrick's amazing changing skin tones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, okay.
I was a little Hispanic boy when I was young.
It's amazing.
It's because
Wow.
it's my grandma's Cherokee.
Ah, okay.
That
Yeah.
sounds super cool.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't. Not really.
Do you know much about the culture? Or
Not really that either.
Here's a young
She
Patrick
wasn't like
Swayze.
super. So when I say Cherokee, I don't mean like we are Cherokee, because there's a difference between having the blood and being accepted into a tribe. She was
Yes.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandma had a crazy life. When she was 14 years old, her birth parents passed away.
Oh.
She was adopted by Catholic missionaries.
Okay.
Okay.
And then for a while she did that, and then she ended up like, when she first met her husband, Donald, they ended up like living in a boxcar of a train.
Whoa.
And he was like the engine, like not the engineer, but like he was like they like fix the train, and they would like go around the country.
That's amazing.
And then just living in the train car, and they would like collect water on top and use it for cooking and for bathing and things like that.
Wow. That's one of those things that was probably really, really terrible at the time for them to have to do. But in retrospect, sounds incredibly like romantic and wonderful and just adventure.
Yeah, she said it wasn't like the let me copy that image address. She said it wasn't like all it was cracked up to be.
Living in a train car.
Yeah, mainly because like you don't get to see the cities as much. You just kind of see them from the train yard.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, here she is. Like one of the first photos she had.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Aww.
Cool.
She looks pretty awesome. I like the hair.
Yeah.
People back then knew how to style hair.
They used to make fun of her all the time because, you know, when with the missionaries and stuff, she then started going to all white schools.
Yeah.
Right. And they would like make fun of her all the time. They said like she'd get tan looking at the picture of the sun.
Oh.
Things like that.
Kids are horrible.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Well, especially like back then, right?
Yeah.
She was born in 1931.
It's pretty amazing.
That's around when Richard Williams was born.
Yeah, he's in his 80s. Elaine, I can only dream about what being tan. Being able to tan means you save on suntan lotion. I guess that's nice. But I guess you guys don't really need that in Ireland.
Nope. You can leave that behind. Don't even worry about it. You're not going to need it.
I don't know, in March, maybe.
We have one bottle of suntan lotion that you can borrow if you need it. We've had it for 5 years. We've barely used any of it.
See ya, Hardick.
See you, dude.
Hi, Hardick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, like how very much white I look now compared to what I used to.
All it's going to take is a holiday in the sun, though, Patrick.
I suppose. I do know that, like, for certain people, like, just like the older you get, like, you tend to shift one way or another, which is kind of a weird thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Because, like, my hair's a lot, like, more Britishy now, right?
Right.
It's very wispy and brunette. Whereas when I was younger, it was thick and black and straight.
Yeah.
Now it's all brown and wavy. And thin. So thin.
Going bald, Patrick!
It's just like weird having like light wispy hair.
I've heard that hair generally tries to change itself anyway in the summer and winter. Like it tends to be darker in the winter and lighter in the summer.
Yeah.
Just for whatever reason.
She's a mystery. Oh my god, just doing these in-betweens.
How long is the shot that you're working on?
It's only about 60 frames.
Okay.
It's just, you know, each drawing.
Yeah, you can do it. You got this.
Yeah. And then after that, I've got some animation to review and do notes on. Basically, we sent it to an outsourcer and it came back and it's just in trouble.
Oh.
So I need to. Yeah, it's weird, man. Some fight scenes are not easy to do.
Oh.
The key is momentum, and I see a lot of people lose that momentum in fight scenes.
Yeah.
Like people they go places, right? Then they don't come back to position one. Maybe in a fighting game, but that's much different.
Yeah. That's a kind of limitation of the fact that it's a fighting game.
Yeah. Noah says, "I didn't know you animated."
I don't really.
You do.
I like that he's like followed up, which is stupid given you run an animation group. That's just because I love an animator very much.
Aww.
Aww.
You do cool animation though.
You're gonna make me barf up kittens.
When a man.
One if you barf one up.
When a man loves an animator very much,
We're men.
The Discord group.
We're manly men.
He makes an animation group. It's almost like a
man in tights, tights.
It's almost like a birds and the bees talk, but the animation equivalent. When a man loves a woman very much, they get together and
They form a Discord group.
they make a community.
Like that old Patton Oswalt skit about like that 86-year-old lady who gave birth.
Oh, what?
And it was just like what does the dad tell his son when he needs to learn about the birds and the bees? Like, well, let me tell you about the birds and the bees. When a man loves a woman very much, he heaves himself off of his hemorrhoid donut. And then he takes a beta blocker, a Vicodin, and an eyedropper full of blood thinner.
That's amazing.
Then he lays upon his beloved like a pile of laundry on top of another pile of laundry. Then his penis, erect in defile of God's will, enters the woman's vagina like a chapstick entering the Luray Caverns. And then 9 months later, she gives birth to a beautiful baby boy, which I will now demonstrate by pushing this uncooked game hen through these gray drapes.
Oh my god! That's amazing!
And then everyone promptly vomits.
That's so funny. The perfect imagery.
Aline is like, yes, please talk about the fight scene. And then, like, as I start talking, she's like, no, I said fight scenes.
Welcome
Entering
to
what?
war.
Like a what? Reminds me.
Oh my god, that's so
I love
good.
Patton Oswalt. I have that whole skit memorized.
He's great.
I can never use chapstick again, says Elaine.
Are you familiar with who Patton Oswalt is, India?
No!
He is the voice of Remy in Ratatouille.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
He's an amazing comedian.
Well, it's time to watch some of that.
He was one of the guy, you know, in the film The Circle we watched.
Yeah.
You know how there was like the two kind of founderies of the company.
Uh-huh.
He was the one that wasn't Tom Hanks.
Okay.
He has what they might call like what's the word for it? What's his Francois? It's like rebellious wit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Secret Life of Walter Schmitty?
Are you asking me or India?
India has, so I'm asking you.
Oh, I have not.
It's an interesting film. I recommend seeing it at least once.
Is it a comedy?
A little bit.
Okay. Is it a dark comedy?
It's not a dark comedy. It's about a guy who he kind of fantasizes that his life is more exciting than it is, and then gradually his life, like, sort of
Becomes fantastical.
Kind of, yeah. That's pretty much the premise. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also, round 2 of the rain has begun.
Yay! But yeah, Pat.
Yay!
The re-raining. At least you're warm inside with access to coffee.
This is true.
Gecko Gunner's like, Walter Mitty is great!
Walter Mitty.
Yeah.
Walter's a name you don't hear in the States very much.
Oh,
Really?
so it's tiny.
Walter. Yeah.
Walter. It does feel like a very English name.
Yeah.
Like Bernard.
Yeah. Bernard.
Yeah. As the English say, Bernard. Bernard. Or Teddy.
Teddy?
Yeah, like Theodore.
How do you get Teddy from Bernard?
I'm just thinking about, like, old names that I've heard in England that feel sort of English.
I thought Teddy came from Theodore.
It does, I think.
Oh. What's the most English first name you can think of?
Quentin?
Quentin? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very English, right?
Yeah, it's very close to Quid.
Quid. What's quid?
My name... Isn't that like a form of money? Quid?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about names still.
Oh, alright. Okay,
Yes.
I was like, oh shit, have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Nope, you're right.
No, that's 3 quid. Yeah.
I always
So
say
a
pounds.
quid is like $5? What is a
a
quid?
A quid is a pound.
Oh, it's
like
just has a different name.
Yeah. It's just a different name for it. So 5 quid is
I've been so confused with that for so long. Because they'd use it interchangingly, but like I always thought it was 2 different things. And I was like, oh, here he said it was quid, and here he said it was 3 pounds, and...
No, don't worry. Behold the knowledge.
I think it was just literally a faster way to say pounds, because pounds
It's only one syllable.
is like kind of cumbersome to say, so it's just like that's 3 quid.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, so £5 is 5 quid is a fiver.
Which
A
is,
fiver.
Yeah.
which should be
I like the
Fiver.
Canadian, the loonies and toonies.
That's awesome.
Loonie is $1, and it's in a coin form, and a toonie is $2.
That makes sense.
A loony is called a loony because it has a picture of a loon on it.
Ah.
Yeah. They're very sophisticated, the Canucks.
Does a toonie have two loons on it?
I wish it did now.
That'd be great.
Seems like it makes sense that way.
As much as anything else makes sense.
How do you animate arms again? Apparently I forgot.
They sprout forth from the body,
They sprout forth.
swing them around wildly.
It's like when you're a kid and you do that gimmick where you like hide all your limbs in your big
Oh.
t-shirt.
I love that so much.
My arms are too short, and you're like, they have sprouted forth.
That's so much fun.
Forgot what the term we had for it. I think we just called it little dude. It's like, do the thing, do little dude, and he's like, yeah, and then you put all your limbs in your shirt and walk around, and go, yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
fucking hilarious for an 8-year-old, you know.
But I actually had a name for it. That's impressive.
It's all y'all gotta categorize it, right?
Yeah. I remember the one where you tuck your legs into your shirt and then waddle around on the floor. The penguin.
The penguin.
I like the turkey.
Oh no.
The turkey.
Have you seen the turkey?
All I know is the hand gesture turkey.
Wait, what's the hand gesture turkey?
It's when you you look at someone, you go high five, and when they put their hand up in the high five, you turn yours into a fist with the thumb out, and then you put the outside of your fist on them, so that it looks like a turkey. So you go high five, and then instead of high fiving, you go turkey.
I want to do it, Mike.
Okay. Alright, to do it.
Okay, you go high five,
High five.
and then and make it into a turkey somehow. I'm not sure of the orientation of my thumb.
Here, I'll draw it for you.
Thank you. I'm trying it. Because you're like, you see, you're like the tail.
Yeah, so he does the high five.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to gobble, but you know what? Like, do you, boo?
Yeah, Patrick, on my screen you can see the turkey man.
That's horrifying.
He's so happy.
That seems like something that would like scurry at you from down a dark alley.
He's so happy though.
I sent it to Michael.
How does he get out?
How you do, turkey?
He sent you the turkey. I
Oh.
wished it. That's it! Yeah!
We did it!
You did it.
Yeah,
Let's
so you're
do it
like
again.
high five, then you go turkey, and then
Turkey.
You're gonna do that forever now, are you?
Oh, yes. Every high five.
I think it was the Yogscast who did the Jesus. All right, I wasn't ready for that. Who did the Eiffel Tower? It's when you high five and you just keep your hands there, and one of them goes Eiffel Tower.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I have to
So
make
dorky.
one now.
in India high five.
Yeah, I will make my own. It's gonna be the best.
Punch the person in the face, just cleanly. Right? High five! Smack.
Assassination.
Swift.
Assassination.
It's great, but you can only do it once.
With each person.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you're a superhero. What's your superpower? I can stop a speeding bullet. Really? Yeah, once. It's like, shut up, it hurts like hell. I think that's a... What's that? That's a skit from something.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was from though.
Someone more cleverer than I. Let's see how this is feeling. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there with this arm.
Yeah.
Yay.
Is your shoulder working?
Noah asks if that's a bare naked lady you're animating.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
The answer is always yes.
I like that they've become their own thing now.
Generally, it's if you have like a female figure with a big like mass for a head. That's generally the silhouette and the shape.
You know that's a bare naked lady.
It's a lollipop lady.
I'm currently using the like warp tool to just get better shapes for the thing. I'm cheating. Shush.
That's not cheating. It's a tool you can use legitimately.
Hmm?
I don't know what I'm doing. Really.
Just feel it, dude. Feel the music.
Yeah.
Feel the beat.
Move down feet.
Move those feet, feel the beat.
Do the boogie, just believe.
Believe in yourself. Or you're a fucking coward.
Jesus, that escalated quickly.
That's one of my favourite Game Grumps quotes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, you're a fucking coward.
Damn.
It's not nice to say to others, but I like to say it to myself every now and then.
It sounds better when you sing it. I kind of gave you the deadpan delivery.
Like, believe in yourself and your ideas. You can do the thing.
You can do it.
I'm listening to Christmas jazz.
I
Oh
knew
God.
Yep. It's that time of year. Submit.
So submit to Santa.
submit to the Christmas jazz.
Doing a little quick sketch here for Michael.
Oh.
And there you go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
The young bucks.
It's a young buck.
I like it. I like the face particularly.
Awesome.
Witness me.
He looks like he's kind of affronted by something.
Yeah. Maybe by the fact that they have grown a human figure torso.
Hey guys, check this out. I've personed.
It's just like,
How did Fred learn how to person? I don't know.
he'd be great.
Christmas magic.
He'd be great at
I just
shadow
love him
puppets.
everywhere.
That's awesome.
Mm.
I want young books, please. I want a young book.
Young buck book. Check out in there.
Ooh,
You want to see it again?
I like that warp. Yeah.
I like how you guys draw yourselves.
Thank you. Really super easy to draw.
I really enjoyed the way that you characterized the bear and the bird in the last stream.
Oh yeah, that was so cool.
The bear and the bird.
Bird.
Birdie bird.
The bird.
Hey, Swedish chef all of a sudden.
Bird.
That moment where you're like, oh, this is going pretty good, and then you're like, I am 1/4 of the way through this animation.
That's pretty good going though.
It's only 7 seconds long.
That's animation.
There we go. Yes, it is. Animation.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It's an interesting way to characterize it.
Yep.
Why is this not working? Oh, that's why. Because I'm a dingus.
What are you doing or not doing?
Oh, it's just like rearranging things.
This is how it looks with the music. I'm just going to try and play the music slightly higher volume. That's how it goes. I should probably zoom in for it. And everyone's like, I'm sorry.
Sorry for blasting music at people. It's okay, all I can hear is smooth Christmas jazz.
There we go. And now back down to 2%.
Looking good.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah, I really like that walk. And looking to the other side. That's awesome.
Is this the warp you mean?
I like that as well, but I meant when she kind of stretches, you use the warp tool.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Thanks.
Those two together are really nice.
Thanks.
It's so nice.
Just gotta do some in-betweens.
Just a few more in-betweens.
On mine or your
On mine, not yours, don't worry about it.
I was like, I think I need a bit more keys first. I don't know what she should do next.
Oh, what's she doing here? What do we got?
She's just kind of like turning around, doing a hip thing, and then going to the other side. She should probably like have a settle across there.
Yeah, you could have her like settle, and then maybe she could kind of, I don't know, abstract herself into the shapes. Or maybe like with the beats, it's like suddenly every time there's a beat, she becomes almost like if you reduce the polygons on a figure.
Yeah.
Like this becomes more like a shape.
Okay.
Just ideas, you know, and then you can incorporate the blue throughout it as like an element of over.
I like it.
Yay!
Yay!
I think I'm gonna go grab that Diet Coke. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Vamp while I get my Diet Coke.
Aye aye. Okie dokie. So you guys, if you could choose to put an animal head on a man or woman, what animal would you choose?
Bear.
Well, we know you'd choose bear.
Wow.
You've chosen bear consistently for the last 2 months or something. I think Potu would be great.
A Potu?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope. I am not kidding you. It would be great. Yeah. We asked the deep questions here.
That's an odd question. Says Noah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
India asked a question.
Oh.
I asked the chat what animals they would combine into humans, like the bare naked ladies or the young bucks.
Let's see. Well, the Bare Naked Ladies and the Young Bucks both have kind of a wordplay on people.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have, there you go, like Aline, like something like Loan Sharks. You know?
That'd be great.
So it would be like a bunch of like used car salesmen, kind of frumpy dudes, but they all have like shark heads.
We all know that's the calendar we really want.
Can do like a bunch of like bodybuilder, like Arnold Schwarzenegger style, like really greased up ones with like horse heads, and it could be, you know, something stallions.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. You could do the opposite route and go really creepy and have a bunch of people heads on like animal bodies.
Oh,
no,
that'd be so
no.
scary.
Like just think of like a goose walking around with a person face.
So scary.
Putting a face on something that does not meant to have a face is.
Oh, some people see like Jesus faces in toast, and they quite like that. So
that's different. That's an inanimate object with a face like textured on it. That's not like.
I don't know. Thomas the Tank Engine is pretty scary.
That's true.
Like that's not having like a duck with a human head or something.
Admittedly, that is very scary.
Crack. I'm not even gonna. That just looks like dick butt. I believe.
Elaine says there's a guy at CTN did life drawing ladies, but with dinosaur heads.
That's cool.
Whoa!
I kind of
awesome.
want like that, but I want them to do it, but only with T-Rex arms for everything.
What if they just draw a normal human figure, but then they have tiny arms coming out of their torso?
Michael, what is that?
that was a duck with a human.
I didn't see it.
It was a
I
duck.
liked how much like of an accountant that head looked like. Just kind of,
It was a duck.
well, this is my life now.
Wow, that happened.
Oh, there you go. Chicken head and call it a mother hen.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Or a fox. You call it a foxy lady.
Can you do a bunch of like roosters, but with cubes for heads, and you can call it cock blocks?
Nah! That's amazing. But I'm dumb. You could do Foxy Ladies, right?
Yeah. I think
You should do
Drake-
something with like a really salacious cover, but on the inside it's just a bunch of cats.
Kittens playing with yarn.
I think Reiko would be really good at doing Foxy Ladies.
Yeah.
Maybe we should convince her. She's looking for a direction in life, so you know.
Should give her Foxy Ladies this direction.
Yeah.
Do.
I should probably reference a lot of these poses and just like pick a dance to yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that they all looked like they were kind of taken from life drawing a little bit as well, though.
Yeah.
That's nice because that's what you've been doing with them.
That's true. This is a promotional teaser for Bare Naked Ladies. Let's do it.
Get them bad boogies on.
Yeah, a bunch of booby birds, but with boobies. Did you guys ever see that Titmouse video on boobs?
No.
Oh my god, it's just like a song and the guy's just like, big fat boobies, and like a bunch of animators just animated like floppy breasts and stuff like that. I think there's a T-Rex with tits at one point.
Wow, okay, I need to see this.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
It's like, slap them around, not a suggestion, fucking do it.
I'm looking
Get
this
it,
up right now.
bleep, blap, bloop. Sure it's somewhere. On Vimeo last time I thought. Titmouse. They're I think they're our biggest competitor right now.
Powerhouse need to animate more boobies. It's the only way.
That's gotta be it.
It's the only way.
Titmouse. Boobies. Boobies. There it is.
Have you found it?
I think I have. Is it the one?
Yeah, I sent it to Mike.
Oh god.
Yeah, because the one I saw was uploaded by Rugburn. I don't know if that was. Oh, it's the same one. Cool.
Do I?
Boobies.
Hit play.
Boobies.
Let's play the song though.
You can mute it.
Oh, it's already muted. I think I need the song for the full effect.
It's pretty good.
You need to listen to the audio of this.
Okay, let me put it on my screen.
You can hear India's reaction. Well, you won't be able to hear it.
So salacious.
There we go. Okay.
No suggestion. I can do it. Babies.
No, this is a collaboration.
Yeah.
I like to think this is what Kevin does behind the scenes for his freelance. Like,
This is a really catchy song.
Boobies. Big fat boobies. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, them robot boobs too.
Man, there's all sorts of think there's just like some dude with like a gold chain and a hairy chest.
Yes.
With
And the
his
dinosaur.
moobies sticking out.
Awesome. Dinosaur boobs was something I've always wanted to see. And I've accomplished that in life.
Are you proud?
I am. I want like a Dick's equivalent video now.
Big flappy dicks.
Yeah. Flapping around. Flying all over town.
You're writing the
That's like
song.
the New York theme song or something.
Dick's about town.
There you go. Just a dick about town. Wasn't there like that one like condom commercial and it was just like an old black and white cartoon character fucking everything in sight?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I might have seen that. It's ringing bells.
It's yeah, it's not like it's like very much G-rated though because it's just kind of like implied stuff. Like there's there's no nip slips.
Some of those old cartoons were pretty. They're pretty racy.
I mean, like, yeah, depending on what studio you were getting it from. Like, Disney was kind of the family-friendly one. But, like, Fleischer and Van Buren and all that kind of stuff, they're pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Gecko asked where you work, Patrick.
What? Oh, I work at Powerhouse Animation in Austin, Texas. Doing animated things.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go, darling. There you go.
If you haven't heard of them, you should definitely look them up. Their stuff is amazing.
They're the ones that made most recently, but kind of people know as the Castlevania Netflix thing.
Working on season 2.
Yeah.
Busting our asses off for that.
Oh man, we're excited. Season 1 was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it got like a bunch of accolades.
Yes. You can see why. So good.
I'm definitely glad we got some good writing on it, and we all putting our best foot forward.
Yeah. Like, you guys nailed it. You hit out the park completely.
It is not a walk in the park, though.
Nope.
I mean, like, well, it's really hard finding people who can do this type of animation.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah,
to start a training program. Just
I
That'd be
don't
pretty
think I'd be
good.
qualified to run that. I think we'd have to get Spencer to do it. I mean, it's like second nature to him, doing that kind of stuff.
You guys could do it together.
Maybe.
Maybe. So I'm guessing that you have just a couple of the animators who handle those kind of shots.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is really tight boards. Yeah, Gecko, I've definitely heard of Rooster Teeth. They're gigantic. And they're the only other animation studio in Austin. What was I saying?
Oh, I was asking about how many people you have kind of doing those kind of shots.
Most of what we do is like really tight layouts. So basically, like a board might almost be considered keys.
Yeah.
And then the three. Say usually, if it comes to animation, last season it would be like, I think Sam had a couple shots as the director that he did. Adam Dietz did a lot of effects stuff. Spencer did the grand majority of the action animation, and then I did a little bit of like animation and effects stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty small team considering.
Yeah.
I think both Cassie and Deanna each touched a shot, but we weren't able to get them a whole lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
See you, Noah.
See you, Noah.
See you, Noah. Yeah, wow, so that's a really small team to carry the. That's not the entire animation team though, right? That's the people who take those kind of shots.
That's the majority of what we call yellow unit.
Right.
Red unit is usually what does, like, you know, the Gungeon trailer stuff, the Ditto, the Small World kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
All like very puppety animation.
You guys did Gungeon? Awesome.
We did the trailer for Gungeon.
Um,
I did some effects in that, but that's about all I touched. Most of that was all red team.
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
We like Gungeon.
We love Gungeon. It's awesome.
Pretty fun, eh?
Yeah, it's an awesome game.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, most of it is done via our outsourcing studio.
Mm-hmm.
Just how it goes.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Boulder were doing the same thing. It just did cause a few problems when some of the shots that came back weren't the way they were supposed to be.
Well, I mean, a lot of what I do is also anything.
Yeah.
Elaine says, "My hubs plays Gungeon. I like the corgi." And Aline doesn't like her sketch.
Oh no, Aline! I bet it's amazing.
I also like the corgi, Elaine.
That's Mike's favourite character, the one with the corgi. The hunter.
Oh
like
yeah,
him.
that's right. They come with a little corgi.
Yeah. I like the little dude in the cloak. I forgot what he's called.
He's just like the co-op player.
Just gonna put that in peg bar right there.
He's a popper.
He's adorable.
What's that noise?
What is that noise?
I don't know. It sounds like a little squeak or something.
I think it's India's hand on her screen.
Oh, it might be.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're good.
I'm just squeaking around.
Gecko asks, how do you like Rooster Teeth Pat? You care for any of their content?
I haven't really watched their stuff in a long time. I was a really big fan of Monty Ohm.
Yeah.
And a lot of the action stuff he did. But I wasn't a really big fan of Ruby. Though I do understand it's super popular. I liked Red vs. Blue when it first came out, and yes, I'm that old that I do remember their first time coming out.
Yep.
They're a company that kind of flies by the seat of their pants. They very much kind of, here's an idea, let's just try this. Like, they're very kind of entrepreneurial in that sense. But at the same time, a lot of it comes off as that, like experimental, but I don't know, nothing feels really structured. It just kind of feels instinctual, and not even that, just kind of just trying stuff, which is great. And they're a hugely successful company. They make millions of dollars. But for me, I prefer like a little bit more crafting and refinement. in my work and a lot of their stuff. I guess Camp Camp's doing pretty good. That seems a little bit more refined, but I haven't really watched it.
I've not seen that.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
I don't know if I'd want to work for Rooster Teeth. I think that would, because they demand so much.
Right.
And like, this is coming from me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just seems
Currently
that.
doing an all-nighter.
Yeah, it's like they kind of, because they're so used to, they made this empire off of like just working super hard, that I think they expect that same level of dedication from the people they hire.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, I think they might, not because they consciously do it, but I think unconsciously they probably take advantage of people who are like, I'm gonna work for Rooster Teeth, I'm gonna work really hard, and that's gonna be my big break.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna put in a lot more hours than maybe they should for the payment they're getting. But I don't know. This is all speculation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how much anyone at Rooster Teeth makes. I just know that like they work insane hours sometimes, and I work hard hours, but like I don't know, it
But you generally
not
go
for, like
home.
crazy. Just let's just give something a try kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that does happen a lot. More than it should, that people fresh out of college, because they are extremely enthusiastic, are taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general, not any particular company.
Yeah. So, and I think it's like, it's not, again, I don't think it's a thing that like, we're going to take advantage of kids. I think it's just, it's a gradual thing, and it's part of the reputation that does that. I think people come in with that mentality
Yeah.
to Rooster Teeth.
Like, they're happy to work that much, I think.
Yeah.
Especially at first.
Yeah, but like again, that's the thing as I hear is, you know, people, it's just crazy hours, and you're just kind of expected to know things and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. So, yeah, they very much like throw people into the deep end, and they're kind of like, hey, figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Let us know how it worked.
Sink or swim.
Mm-hmm. Whereas, yeah. That's about all the thoughts I have on Rooster Teeth, though. I don't have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Elaine's reaction to your posting the corgi, like, yes, corgi! Did you see the feature film that they worked on?
The laser one?
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
I
have not heard the best things about it.
Yeah, it was.
I've heard some people loathe it.
Oh, it was okay. It wasn't. Yeah, it's nothing to shake a stick at. But...
It's time to shake it.
I'm gonna make Elaine explode here in a bit.
Is it corgi time?
Boop.
Oh.
Oh, his toes.
Toes.
So happy.
It's just got 2 toes, one for each foot.
He's so fat. I love chubby little corgis.
Fat and handsome.
That's me.
There's one that had like a little baseball hat on that was adorable. I'm trying to find. Oh no. This one's even smaller.
Oh.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta show these. There's one.
What's up? What are you doing?
I was just showing you the corgis that you're torturing Elaine with.
I have a job to do.
There's 2.
It's my lot in life.
Ooh, I'm happy we're going to get to see Yin the cat today. Yay.
Yin the cat.
Yeah, it's the cat back at home at my mum's house.
Oh.
She's super
Why
old
is it
now.
called Yin?
Because she's black with like a little white spot on her chest.
Aw.
So
Is
she's
the other
like
one called
thinking
Yang?
single. We didn't have a Yang.
Aw.
We only have Yin. We're unbalanced. But she's super old. So we've got soup for her. We're going to go and feed her soup.
Elaine.
Oh yeah, Elaine was just talking like yesterday about how much she wanted a dog.
Yeah.
You're tipping her over the edge.
I can do it. I have loads of corgi pictures at my disposal. This is like what I do. I just like showing people cute things.
Helene, no, it's not my cat's fault.
I currently have like the bear teddy thing just sitting on my lap. It's like my surrogate cat.
Corgis are a big responsibility, but they're pretty rewarding. Oh no, its ears are so floppy.
Can't handle the floppiness. Can't fight it.
I love when people give them like little bandanas and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not such a fan of dog clothes, but I love bandanas. There's something about a dog in like a neckerchief. That's the best thing.
Agreed.
So dapper.
Dapper puppers. So, what is this you're animating, India? I don't think I ever asked you that.
Oh, it's another part of a quick quest opening. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're very cute.
Oh. How bad are allergies in Ireland?
I don't have any, so I'm not 100% sure. They seem okay, actually. Most of the people we know mainly have problems because of people's pets rather than actually pollen or anything. So I think it's okay because Dublin isn't the greenest place.
Aline is playing Undertale and thanks you for recommending it to her.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm really, really glad you're enjoying it, Aline. Just careful not to get spoiled. Have your own experience.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether you want them or not.
Exactly, just waiting for you.
Wait, what the hell? Why is my audio music has stopped playing?
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, why is that?
Don't know. No, I need it.
Are you sure you need it?
Mm-hmm.
Computer thinks maybe you don't.
I need to know when the song does the things the song does. I'm gonna close it and reopen it and see if that fixes it. It didn't fix it.
Oh no.
File open recently.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's 10 o'clock now anyway. So we should probably call
in
the
the
stream.
in the morning?
Yup. We normally stream 7 to 9, but we were a bit late up this morning.
Oh, that's crazy.
Didn't get streaming until like 8 o'clock or something. Hey, you're up earlier than we are.
This is very true.
Maybe I could just add it again.
Do you just have it accidentally muted or something?
I don't think so.
Oop. Yeah. Got to do the autosave. There he goes.
Thank goodness for autosave.
Thank goodness for autosave. Yes, indeed.
It's really not playing.
I didn't know.
What are you in? Photoshop. Oh, I've got no clue.
Yeah.
What song were you listening to?
Oh, it's the actual like song I'm animating to. I need to be able to hear it to see.
Oh.
Yeah. I think maybe I should restart Photoshop. But yeah, I think we'll call the stream here.
Okay. We gotta go and pack for the flight.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna go see your families.
Yeah. We're off ski today.
You guys have funs.
Will do, thanks.
Very much.
Good luck.
Fly safe.
We win. Well, we're with Ryanair, so we'll do our best.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks everyone for joining us. And we hope you all have a great festive period and have Christmases and stuff.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone. Patrick, I hope
Happy holidays.
I hope your work goes okay.
Do you want to join us in our sign out, Patrick?
What do you do in your sign out?
Usually at the end of our streams, we kind of say, "May the rest of your like day, night kind of thing be filled with adventure." But it's kind of structured like, "May the rest of your holidays be filled with adventure." So we'll do it together.
May the rest of your holidays be filled with adventure. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, may the rest of your holidays
be filled with adventure.
Oh.
I had the timing all wrong that time.
It was perfect.
Ah.